Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Basically, the reason for this video is I asked you on my Snapchat the last time I was visiting Tom if you would all like to see what makeup I kind of travel with, and a lot of you said you'd be interested to see it. The only thing is I completely forgot to post it on my Snapchat, so I kind of thought, why not make a YouTube video about it? It's something that's kind of interesting. I know it's something that I like to watch, and I'm just back from visiting Tom again and I haven't unpacked my makeup bag, so I said I'm just gonna set up and I'm gonna film it for today's video. So I just thought I'd show you guys what's in my makeup bag when I travel. Obviously, this is not what a normal person would probably bring. Basically, because I'm obsessed with makeup, it's kind of my passion. I'm a makeup artist, I make makeup YouTube videos, it's just what I'm into. So I probably bring more than the average person. But if you are also someone who's really into makeup, then I think you will appreciate a video like this. So without further chit chat, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So this here is my used and abused makeup bag. This one I just got from Penneys or Primark if you live in the UK, and it actually holds so much, like ridiculous amount of makeup in here. So I'm just gonna like empty the whole contents of it on the table here and kind of categorize the stuff and then show you all the stuff in categories. Okay, so to start over here, I have kind of like my prep and prime and base kind of stuff just here. So I always bring lip balm. The one I love is the Forever Living Aloe Lips. This is the SPF 31. And obviously I apply that when I apply my face cream before I start my makeup. Then for primer, this is my favorite one at the moment, and it's the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, and this is the Radiance one. So it kind of gives a really nice glow to the skin, and I love this so much. Then I also bring my Benefit Porefessional. I usually have like a travel size of this. I'm gonna go get it now. So this here is the travel version of this. Just this is really like empty at the moment, so I didn't want to bring it and then be completely out of it, so I just brought the full size version. Then for setting spray, I brought the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is like the small kind of travel size version of it, and it's really good. It lasts forever, and I picked that up in the airport. I actually also brought this. I just took it out of the bag because I don't know why, when I was packing I kind of took this out of my makeup bag and just put it in my suitcase, and it's the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. So this is really nice if you kind of want your skin to look more dewy and kind of to settle the powder into your skin if you use a lot of powder like me. So for foundation, I didn't really bring any foundation. I brought the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is almost like it says hybrid complexion perfector, so it's not really like as full coverage as foundation. It's more so like a kind of BB cream almost. It's the best way I can kind of describe it. It's really nice. This is in the shade medium, but I'm also going to pick up a darker shade in it because I've actually used this a lot, and it applies really quickly. It's good for anyone who doesn't like full coverage on the skin. Really like it. Then I brought my two Nars Concealers, and these are in the shade Ginger and Macadamia. Ginger is the darker one and Macadamia is lighter. Macadamia is actually one of the new shades, and it's in between Ginger and Custard. So anyone who finds Custard too light and Ginger too dark, you should pick up Macadamia. These concealers are life. So what I've kind of been doing recently is just applying concealer, blending it out with my beauty blender. As you can see, it's well used and it is in bits. After I blend it out, then I just set it with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the shade Light. Then this is only a new purchase, but I really am impressed with it. It's the Nars All Day Luminous Powder Foundation, and this is in the shade Medium 3 Stromboli. It's really nice. I really like this. So what I've been doing is applying the Nars concealer, setting it with the MAC light powder, and then using a big, huge brush, where is it gone? This one here. This is a Zoeva 106 powder brush, and I use this then to lightly just apply this around the rest of my face, just to kind of darken up my face, obviously, because the concealer is always a little bit lighter. So then I also brought two of the Urban Decay powder foundations. I am a huge fan of these. Urban Decay is slowly becoming one of my favorite brands at the moment, but basically I kind of use, which shade is it? This lighter shade, which is medium dark golden, for the same kind of use as the Nars powder foundation. So after I apply my concealer, I then go around the rest of my face with something like this, just so it matches the rest of my body and gives a little bit of coverage, but not a lot. If you use this with the fluffy brush like I showed, something like this, you're gonna get less coverage, so it's not gonna be as cakey, and it's just really nice for during the day, and it's so much quicker. Then I also bought it in the dark warm shade, so it's a little bit darker, and I kind of use this as a bronzer. So basically, I didn't really use this one at all when I was over there because I had been using this Nars one instead. Then I actually tend to set my whole face with the Mercier translucent powder. This is just so it lasts throughout the day and it stops my kind of T-zone and like the corners of my nose getting really oily. This again is only a new product and I really am impressed with this. I actually apply it using my beauty blender. So a damp beauty blender, dip it into the powder and then put it onto your face. I don't apply a lot of it because I don't really like to bake my makeup because it just kind of makes my skin crappy. I mentioned it in a different video. So that's how I usually apply it with a damp beauty blender and only a little bit. Then moving on to blush, I have the Nars Orgasm Blush, and this is just such a cute little mini travel sized one. And there's a lot of product in here as well. So I actually was given this as a freebie when I bought some of the products from Nars. So I'm not sure if it's like a little goodie bag kind of thing that they throw in with your purchases or if it's like something that you can actually buy, but it's really handy anyway. Then for highlighter, I just brought one and it's my absolute favorite. It's the Anastacio Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade So Hollywood. So it's like that real goldy shade. I love this so much. It's so pretty. So then, moving on to eyebrows, I have my Gerard Cosmetics. This says Whitening Lightening, but it's now called Gerard Cosmetics. My Brow Bar to Go in the shade Blonde Brunette. And I only ever use these two eyeshadows, well, these two colors here. I never use the gel from it just because I never really feel the need to. And if you're new to my channel, I mention this all the time, but just in case you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I use the lighter powder shade at the beginning of my brows and then the darker shade through the rest of my eyebrows. And this is like my favorite brow kit at the moment. I use this every single day, and then I also have been using the Anastacio Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. Usually what I do, like I mentioned, is I use this at the beginning of my brows and then the darker shade through the rest of my eyebrows. But what I kind of have been doing recently is I use this at the beginning and then I fill in the rest of my eyebrows with the Brow Wiz in Taupe. I also brought the Anastacio Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Taupe 2. I don't know why. I didn't even use it once. I kind of knew I wasn't going to use it, but I just wanted an extra product in case. And then I also brought the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Medium Deep. This just kind of helps set your brows and keep them in place and you know yourself. Then I brought this. It's the Giorgio Armani Eye Tint in the shade 20. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's really nice just on the lids by itself and then blend it out. It lasts forever. I really love the color. It's really good on blue eyes because it makes it pop because it's that kind of warm brown. And if I ever wanted a really dark smoky eye but really quickly, then I can use this. Then I brought the Urban Decay Perversion Fine Point. This is like a liquid eyeliner basically. And this, I never used liquid eyeliner, but I really was impressed with this when I did try it out on myself. So I just brought it because it's easier than bringing like a pot of gel and like a brush. Then for eyeliners, I brought two brown ones. These are the Zoeva Graphic Eye Eyeliners. I mentioned this in previous videos. These are amazing eyeliners. If you haven't tried these, definitely pick them up. They're really affordable. I think they're maybe €6 or something. I'm not sure, but I will leave a link to all the products, including these, in the description box below the video, so make sure you check it out. This is in the shade Glance. They're so pigmented and so creamy. And this is in the shade Rock and Roll Bride. They're kind of similar. The Rock and Roll Bride, it just has like kind of red glittery pigments in it. So it's really nice if you kind of have a warm brown smoky eye, which is something I always wear. And then I also brought the Nars, what's this called? Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner, and this is just black one. Just in case, you never know. I actually didn't even use this because I didn't do any kind of dramatic eyes when I was over there. Then for mascara, my absolute favorite, I always wear this in my videos, I always have this on. It's the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and this is just the travel size. Then moving on to eyeshadows. Okay, so I have, I'm just gonna show this one first because it's easier. The MAC Pro Longwear Eyeshadow in the shade Uninterrupted. It is by far my most favorite eyeshadow ever. I love this. I wish they didn't continue it. I hate when brands do that. But apparently Bobbi Brown Camel is really similar and that's not discontinued. So you can try that if you can't get your hands on the MAC one. And then I just bring this every time I go anywhere because it kind of has my favorite colors in a palette. This I actually got from my makeup college when I was doing my makeup course and I still have it today, it's really handy. So there's 12 eyeshadow slots in here and these are all Anastacio Beverly Hills eyeshadows because I find them the absolute best. I'm gonna take them out one by one and kind of name the shades because I don't actually know them off by heart. So this first one here, which is like the kind of glittery one, is called Peach Sorbet. And I use that as an inner corner highlight. It's really nice all over the lids, and then to use something like this in the crease. It's a gorgeous gold glitter eyeshadow. Then this next one is Dusty Rose. Again, it's another favorite of mine. Really, really nice kind of purpley matte eyeshadow. This one is called Birkin. It's just some kind of light, warm brown. As you can see, I really like kind of warm colors on my eyes. This one I'm pretty sure is called Aubergine. I'm just gonna double check. No, it's not. So this one's actually called Beauty Mark, again from Anastasia. A really nice, deep, kind of purpley undertone brown. And then what is this one? This one here is called Burnt Matte Orange. Really, really nice as a transition shade in the crease. This one here is called Fawn. As you can see, it's well loved. Really nice just all over the lid as a quick kind of makeup look. That's kind of one of my go-to colors. This one here is called Blazing by Anastacio. Really, 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 really nice. Moving on, this one is Cognic. It's more of a kind of shimmery, and it's actually really similar to Antiqued by MAC. Really, really nice. So if you can't get your hands on the Anastasia eyeshadows, you should try Antiqued eyeshadow from MAC. So this one here is actually called Red Earth. This one kind of reminds me of a MAC eyeshadow. I can't remember the name of it. Swiss Chocolate, I think. But again, it's like a warm undertone brown. It's kind of slightly purple. This one, I'm pretty sure is Fudge, is it? Yeah. So this one here is like a true brown eyeshadow. Really, really nice. I love this one. It's a matte color as well. God, I feel like this is gonna be really boring for some people. Sorry. This one here is called Hot Chocolate. And then the last one over here is called Aubergine. This is one of my favorites ever. If you want a dark, smoky eye, this all over the lid, smoked out with something like this or this. So, so good. And that's all of the eyeshadows I bring because I can do dark or light smoky eye and all of the colors really suit my eye color. Moving on to lips, I brought 3 lip liners. The first one's actually only new and it is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Liar. So it's almost like a kind of true nude. It's like your own lip color in a lip pencil and it's really, really nice. These are really pigmented and really creamy and they last really well. So I highly recommend the Urban Decay lip pencils. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just have been loving Urban Decay recently. Then I have 2 MAC Pro Longwear Lip Pencils. The first one is in the shade Etc., which is more of a kind of browny undertone nude. It's actually quite a true nude. I really like this one. And then the next one is called Cultured, and that's it beside Etc., if you can even tell on camera. They're basically just all nudes because that's all I really wear. I'm not going to be wearing anything too crazy when I go over for a few days. Then again, 3 matte lipsticks. They're all from MAC. The first one here is called Yash. I love this. Love, love, love this lipstick so much. And then the next one is Honey Love, which is also one of my absolute favorites, and that's it beside the Yash. So it's slightly more kind of pinky than the Yash. By the way, all of the products here will be like my absolute favorite makeup products, hence why I bring them traveling. And then the last lipstick is Myth. I like to use this just on the center of my lips sometimes to kind of make them appear more full, or if I want to kind of tone down and get like lighter lips, then I use the Myth. I love it so much. But yeah, then I also bring a eyelash curlers. This one here, I'm pretty sure is from Ico. I got it in one of my glossy boxes. It's actually in bits. Look at the state of it. I need to clean that tonight. And then I bring a pencil sharpener for all of the eyeliners and the lip pencils. And then just little scissors because sometimes I just trim my brows if I feel like they're getting a little bit too crazy. And that is all of my makeup. And that fits all into this bag here. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I always have my Snapchat on public, so if you guys ever want to snap me video suggestions or ask me any questions, you can add me on Snapchat and just send me a message or a picture or a video, whatever you like. So yeah, you can add me on my Snapchat. I'll leave it on the screen here. My name is Chloe Bouch. And let me know in the comments down below, what are your makeup products that you cannot travel without? Because that is something that I definitely find interesting, and I might come across new products that I've never heard of or that I haven't tried before. So leave a comment down below. But that is it for today, and like I said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!